Good morning, everyone. This is Kendra, and welcome to my channel, Kendra Full of Joy. Today's, vlog is in collaboration with Moss Family TV and Fallon. Fallon did an open collaboration today for any kind of a Christmas, I think she said, main dish, side dish, bread, dessert, cookie, whatever you choose. And so I chose chocolate crinkles. And by the looks of this recipe, I printed it on an old printer that screamed while it printed. So it might be vintage. I don't know. Anyway, I want to thank Fallon at Moss Family TV. And if you're watching me, go over and give her some love at Moss Family TV. So that her collab can get shared far and wide. And I'm going to go in the house in a minute. I was hoping that the wind would kick back up and I could show you. It was pretty impressive out here a little while ago. Of course, it stopped because I came out. Well, I'm going to do a lot of stop motion with this particular vlog because this cookie has to be made and then refrigerated 2 hours and then baked and then cooled and then sugared. So you'll see what I'm talking about. And so I'll get back to you in just a little bit. Bye. And I've got my recipe here. So I've got my mixer set up with a, I think this is called a paddle, this one. And so I just take these ingredients. This is for Christmas chocolate crinkles cookies. So it says to first put in 3 eggs, and I've got them already cracked in a bowl just to save us some time. And then after you put in the 3 eggs, just large eggs, you put in 1½ cups of sugar. I've got that already measured here. I'll go kind of slow on that. Mix that all in there together. Okay. This is, again, a kind of a vintage recipe, I think. It says after I beat my eggs and my sugar, then I put in chocolate. This is 4 squares or 4 ounces of melted baking unsweetened chocolate. So that would be, the brand that I use is Baker's. I saved it so I can show it to you. Baker's. Well, I did this, I melted it in the microwave, and it was so, you just got to eat in face with a little chocolate. Unsweetened, yum. Anyway, it was so hot that I thought it would mess with the eggs in here, so I wanted to let it cool, and now it is solidified enough that I'm worried. Oh, worried. These are really good cookies. They're pretty, and they're tasty, almost brownie-like. Okay, that'll do it. I'm going to stop this for just a sec and see if I can't get the rest of this. Oh, it looks like it mixed in fine. I'll just brush it down the side of the bowl here. Who was it that said, put the camera on a tripod? I think it was Lily K. I'm a-doing it. There we go. Okay. Now, I'm just going to get this mixed a little bit more. Okay. After you put in your eggs, sugar, chocolate, now you got to put in ½ cup of vegetable oil. Okay, in that goes. Okay. And then you got to put in baking powder, which I have here. It's 2 teaspoons, and I'll put the recipe in the description. It's that I use the Calumet kind. Is that how you say it? Rumford? I don't know where I got Calumet. Rumford kind, that's what I use. I used what I got off the shelf in my pantry when I was doing all my stock up, you know. Okay, that's good. And then, let's see, after I put that in, I think I put in the vanilla. Chocolate, oil, baking powder, and vanilla. This is 2 teaspoons of vanilla, and it's that stuff that I make myself. I just already pre-measured, and it goes. So the last thing that you add to this then is the flour. 2 cups of flour. And it says here, add it slowly for as long as you can, and then you might have to go in with a spoon. Oh, I hope not. I have carpal tunnel syndrome, I believe, causing me some issues in the middle of the night and even now during the day. So this is something that will exacerbate that if I have to go in with my hands, not my hands, you know, a spoon. All right, I'm gonna get a spoon if I can find one in here. You know, clearly that's not where we keep the spoons. But there are my Christmas cheese spreaders I needed last night, of course. We have a spoon. Okay. Today is day 18 of Vlogmas. I've done one every day so far. I thought maybe we wasn't going to today because we had a lot of activity around the house. When we moved in 2 years ago, our phone, our landline, like anybody uses one, but we did, didn't work. And so we moved in January, we bought in January, and realized the phone line didn't work, and oh well, you know, we've got ourselves, blah, blah, blah. So when I finally got around to calling the phone company, they said, oh, you know, with COVID and everything, we're going to charge you if it's not our fault. Of course they would. But if it is, even if it is our fault, we are not coming in. So it has to be an outside line problem. And I thought that didn't sound like a great idea. Maybe I misunderstood. But anyway, this mixed fine. And no wonder you have to refrigerate this now for 2 hours. And the reason for that is how soft it is. Look at that. There's no way I could roll that in about a ball like I need to. Although I have my, somewhere, I have my little handheld cookie dough ball thing. What do you call those? All right. I'm going to take this off for just a sec in hopes it doesn't drop dough all over and see if I can't spread it down. Oh, it's turning it the wrong way. That is gonna fall. Okay. So I'll just put these, I'll divide it in 2, stick it in 2 plastic bags, and we'll be good to go in the fridge for a couple hours. I'm gonna try to make it real flat so it doesn't take too long. And this doesn't hurt my hand too much. It's, or my arm or whatever, fingers. It feels like buzzing bees in my fingers, and my fingers turn numb. And this morning when I woke up, they were burning. They without circulation, you know. So I got up and had some Advil. I know I'm gonna have to go to the doctor, and I loathe going to the doctor. All right, this is beautiful. Look at that. It just looks like thick brownie batter. Okay, so I'm gonna clean up this mess, put these in 2 bags, stick them in the fridge, and come back, and I'll show you how it's baked up. 375, I don't remember how many minutes, and you'll see, it's beautiful. Take care. I am back, and I put this cookie dough into a Ziploc baggie, and now I'm going to use, it's like about the size of a walnut-ish, you know. So the directions for this recipe say to take a walnut-sized round of this, roll it around in, oh, it's powdered sugar that I sifted. So, and then you put on the plate. So here, and I just used one of these to sift it because my sifter looked questionable to me. It's kind of old. I don't sift things often. So that's how that goes. And I'm just going to put on, I don't know, maybe 6 of these to show you what they'll look like. And then, so I have to roll this one. So a little bit about Fallon at Moss Family TV, who did this collaboration. Oh, you put it on an ungreased cookie sheet, 375, 8 to 10 minutes. Anyway, Fallon is a homeschool mom of several, from the littlest is just about 2. The oldest must be about 16. He just got his driver's license. Her husband, I think, it's like a cowboy. he goes to farmers' ranches and things and rounds up wild cows that have gotten loose from the herd, and brings them back, and he puts shoes on horses and does roping and stuff like that. And he's funny as she is. It's a really, really family oriented channel. She, I think, lives and breathes for motherhood, and she's just fun to watch. And one of the channels on a short list that I have where every single day I feel uplifted after I get to hear what her daily vlog is. So I'm always happy when I see it comes up. I've never heard her complain about anything or have a coarse word about anybody or anything. So she's just a happy lady who has the sweetest family that seem to all be the same way as well. So here we go. I've got 6 on here now. And I'll go into the oven, 375, 8 to 10 minutes. These come out, and then you put them on a cooling rack, and after the cool, they go back into the powdered sugar. And they're crinkly looking. So I chopped that all over my fingers. I'll get right back to you. Goes in the oven. I'll get back to you when that comes out. Okay, so here they are, right out of the oven, and I still need to let them cool a little bit so I can put them over here on the cooling rack, and then when they're cool, I'll put them in more sugar. And so here they are. This is what they look like when they're done. They're just a chewy, wonderful bite of deep chocolate with powdered sugar. They're pretty on a cookie tray with other cookies too. So if you like content like this, I hope that you will maybe give me a thumbs up or a like or subscribe even. And be sure, remember to go over and check out Fallon's page, Moss Family TV. You won't be sorry. Have a good day. Mwah.